So let us put PQAI to a simple test. We want to check if there is an idea and which has already been protected by a patent. Is PQAI able to find that out or not? So this will be a simple validation check, and let us go ahead and see how we are going to do this. So I have picked up a patent, a random application from the patent database. It's a US application that was published in 2009, and it describes an automatic library referral system and method. Let us see what is the core idea that has been described in this patent application. So the idea is very simple. Suppose you are searching for a book to buy on an online store, say Amazon, and then there will be a system that will capture what you are searching, and if you are searching for a book, then it will check whether you really need to buy that book, or you can get that book from a library which may be in your city. So there will be a database at the back end which will contain a list of all the books that are there in all the libraries near around you, and then it will match your query, the book's name, with that database. And then if there is a match, then it will suggest to you that instead of buying this book, why don't you just borrow it from one of these libraries. So simple idea. And what I'm going to do next is, if I had this idea as an inventor, I would be able to write it down in terms of one or two sentences, and that's all I need to do a prior art search on PQAI. So here's the query that I have formulated, and you would see that I have used very plain English to describe it. So a system that determines that a user is looking for a book on an online store, and then a library database is queried to check if the same book is available for borrowing from a library nearby. Notice that this is not the kind of language which is typically seen in patents, and to write the same thing in patents and in claims particularly, a lot of these keywords would be replaced by jargon. For example, here I'm using the word looking for, but in patents you would see words like searching would be more prominent. So what PQAI does is, it is able to capture the similarity between looking for and searching, and that's why I am able to do a search in my normal language, which most of the people speak other than patent attorneys, right? And then all I need to do is, I'll put that query in the PQAI search box, and then I'll hit the find prior art button. Now if the system is working correctly and PQAI is able to do the search, then that result from which that patent application from which I created this query, that should pop up. And if you try this out on PQAI server, then you would see that result comes on the top, and you would also see that neither the abstract nor the claims of the patent applications are exactly matching all the keywords and the text that I have put into the search box. So this shows that the PQAI is able to match my idea, even though it is described in using words and terms and articulation that is different than how it has been described in a patent application, and then still bring up that patent application as a positive match to what I have described in my own language. That's why we say PQAI is able to do search using natural language queries. That means it does not rely on exact usage of keywords, it does not do keyword matching, but it is able to capture, even though you are describing it in somewhat different manner then it is there in a relevant result. So that would be the presentation, and I would also take this opportunity to invite all the NLP practitioners to collaborate with us, because PQAI is an open source project, and its success is everybody's success. Um, we aim to build a system that is capable of doing very powerful prior art searches using AI techniques, and it enables inventors to just put in their idea like I just showed you, and then find out whether it is something new or is it something already taken by some other inventor into a patent.